Alright guys, this is Paranormal Minds of JST. We are here in Vicksburg, Mississippi. And we are at the Military National Park, which is the battle site of the Battle of Vicksburg. So, Vicksburg was a major component in the Civil War. It was a key trade route and supply route for the Confederate Army. So, behind me, as you see, lines of graves. A lot of them are from Ohio, is what we've seen on this side at least. So now this is very strategic, and it was a very, very bloody battle. You're talking about night and day bombardment from the river, off the shore onto the river. So a lot of stuff happened here.
There are reports of apparitions being seen, cannon fire, gunshots, people shouting orders, also the smell of gunpowder in the air. In certain places, some of the monuments are also considered to be haunted, and we decided that we were going to do EVP sessions while we were there, because the park is not open to us at night.
What you doing in here, bird? The acoustics are amazing!
We managed to walk all over this military park. We did EVP session after EVP session and really didn't catch a whole lot. We tried next to the graves, we tried next to blown apart trees. We tried everything we could to get it some kind of something on these voice recorders, and absolutely nothing showed up. And it's crazy to think all the dread and sadness that happened here, and nothing.
And with that, we head to our next location, the McNutt House. The McNutt House was built in 1829 and is known to be haunted by at least two spirits. The spirits are that of a little girl named Maggie, who is said to play with children and roam the courtyard, and one of the three buildings, Maggie's Hall, that sit upon the property. The other spirit is that of Lieutenant David McGill, who was killed during the Battle of Vicksburg. He was killed when a cannonball struck his shoulder, ripping his arm off his shoulder and then exploding behind him. His body is buried on the property, so this should make for a very interesting investigation.
Working on this SLS camera. Want to see? You have to walk backwards some, I think. Oh, look. See? It uses lasers to map out your body. It's called selective laser sinistering, so it can see you. We'll show you later on the infrared what it looks like on the floor. It's a bunch of little dots. But it's pretty cool. Shows the ghost when you can't see it. So here I have an experiment I want to try. I built a crystal radio which has no power running to it. This was a radio designed back in the day to power itself just on radio waves, AM radio waves. So the theory is that since a lot of spirits communicate through electronic voice phenomenons, this eliminates any other type of interference. So this is crude right now. I'm going to work on it a little bit, but this is the antenna to pull in that energy that is surrounding when someone's trying to speak to us. To help pull in that spiritual energy, I've been collecting sticks at known haunted locations or cemeteries in the area to help summon up some of those energies of these people from the past.
Now, one downfall, since there's no power in a crystal radio, all the audio comes through this, which is called an impedance headphone, if I'm saying that correctly. So what I'm doing, I'm miking this on a very sensitive mic and running this through this board here and then recording the track on my computer here.
Okay, so what I have an EMF meter and a voice recorder. Your standard ghost hunting stuff you see in the TV shows and stuff. I have something that's kind of, just really started to come about. And it's apps for ghost hunting. This is a EMF and EVP also senses motion. So like if they, theoretically if a spirit moves it or whatever.
We start getting everything together and all of our equipment. We start making our final adjustments. And that's when we really start getting ready to film everything. Is there anyone here with us? You can speak into this device on the table here. We mean you absolutely no harm. Do you know the little girl named Maggie? Are you a previous owner of this estate? We really didn't get any response whatsoever to the EVP session, so we headed out to the courtyard. We left the recorder in the living room and picked up a ton of activity in an empty house. Shane goes back into the house to do a burst EVP session completely alone. Is there anyone here with us? Or me? It's just me. Are you there in the kitchen? I was just doing a burst EVP session here by myself. Thought I saw something in the kitchen. I'm not sure if it picked up on my cell phone video here. When I turned the SLS camera to the chair next to the kitchen and picked up a figure appearing to a small figure dancing or sitting in the chair. Due to the outrageously consistent activity we were getting in the kitchen, we decided to focus all of our attention there and trying out different methods to catch something, and started getting all these responses. It was pretty wild.
Stressed.
You right, bro. Thanks. Everyone knows that I will say anything stupid. Anything. And apparently so does this ghost. He's angry. Look at him.
Stupid.
You're right. We realized we were more than likely speaking to a child, so we decided to change our communication tactics. And Tommy catches an intelligent response in the courtyard. We hear no sir, but I want to know what you guys hear.
Do you want us to leave?
With the night winding down and coming to an end, we make a game plan for night 2, at which point we gather a ton of evidence.